What if I told you I've been where you are, doing all the right things, working out, eating better, trying to stay consistent, but feeling like no matter what, nothing sticks? Let me take you back a few years. I was so determined to make a change. I stocked my fridge with the healthiest foods, signed up for gym classes, and committed to a super strict and shiny new diet plan. I was all in. But you know what? By mid-February, I was completely off track. Life got busy, stress piled up, and I went back to my old habits, especially once Mardi Gras rolled around. I remember thinking to myself, why can't I just make this work? I'm trying so hard. Why does this always happen to me? Sound familiar? That frustration is so real, and I know it because I've lived it. But here's what I've learned. The problem isn't the plan or your effort. It's what you're not focusing on. What changed for me? I stopped looking for the perfect plan and started focusing on what really matters. Building habits, changing my mindset, and learning how to make healthy choices fit into real life, especially when things got hectic. I'm Kylie Arnold, a nutrition coach and owner of Arnold Nutrition Coaching. Over the years, we've helped hundreds of women just like me, and just like you, break the cycle of frustration and inconsistency. My mission is to help you ditch the quick fixes and build the habits that actually stick and feel confident in your skin and your food choices without sacrificing the things you love, especially during the holidays, during the summer, Mardi Gras, tailgating, and all the fun things we have to experience in the South. So stick with me because I'm going to show you why most people stay stuck and, more importantly, what you can do differently to finally see lasting results. So let's be honest, are you already planning your January health goals, or have you, even worse, just thrown everything out the window because you're just trying to make it through the holidays before committing to something again? If you're thinking about finding the perfect diet or the best workout plan, let me tell you, you're missing the bigger picture. This is why most people's resolutions fail. By mid-February, they're frustrated, overwhelmed, and right back to square one. But it doesn't have to be that way. So let's talk about what's really going on. We're going to talk about what doesn't stick. We're going to talk about the way that most people approach it and then the way that you should approach it. So most people think that they need to find a perfect plan. They dive in, they follow it strictly. It might work for a few weeks, but then life gets in the way. Stress, busy schedules, or holiday indulgences. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's happened to me multiple times, and I see it all the time with my clients. So why does this happen? Again, it's because we're focusing on the wrong things, and it took me years to figure this out. And so I'm gonna walk you through some of the steps of some of the things that you're probably focusing on, but what you should be focusing on instead. So most people focus on, and y'all excuse me for my handwriting, it's not that great. But the perfect plan, a new supplement, and I'm not saying that some of these things won't help, but it's not gonna fix the root cause. Willpower alone. So a lot of people will say, I don't have the determination or the motivation and the quick fixes, you know? I'm just gonna put a QF. Sorry, my handwriting is terrible. So let's break this down. Most people focus on things like finding the perfect plan, relying on quick fixes, and just powering through with sheer willpower. But the thing is you can run out of willpower. And here's the truth, even the best plan won't work if you're not addressing the root cause of your struggles. So let's talk about what actually matters. So I'm gonna write this out. So quick fixes. Okay, so what actually matters is awareness. So you need to be aware of what's holding you back. Behavior modifications, mindset shifts, and healthy habits. And then habits, okay? So in the next video, I want y'all to stick with me because I'm gonna walk y'all through each of these 4 areas starting with awareness. I'm gonna show you how to uncover habits and patterns holding you back so you can start making real progress. But before we get there, I want you to ask yourself, have you been focusing on the perfect plan, or finding a new supplement, or relying on willpower, or doing the quick fixes instead of focusing on the habits and behavior? So the answer to that question will be the key to your success. So hang with me, because we're gonna talk about how to create awareness, because a lot of you may not even know what your actual issue is. For example, I had a discussion while I was doing a corporate wellness presentation yesterday, and I was coaching through with a guy, and we were talking about he wanted to get back to the gym, 3 to 4 days a week. He's like, I just need to get to it. And so at first he told me it was the scheduling that got him off track. That's why I couldn't stay consistent. But the more we dug, it came out that he just didn't like going to your standard gym. He really enjoyed classes. So some of you may not even be aware of what's actually holding you back, because you're just stuck at the surface. And so I'm gonna walk you through how to dig through several layers deep to figure out what it is. And then we're gonna focus on the behaviors that are either holding you back or the ones that you need to create to move you forward. And the mindset. So some of you are stuck in this mindset. People tell me all the time, I'm lazy, I'm not disciplined enough. That's not the truth. So let's break that story that you're telling yourself, because you're going to keep setting yourself up for failure if you don't identify that. And then the habits, y'all. Your habits create your life. And so we're gonna talk about how to actually instill habits to make it easy. That is the key. So I'm going to walk you through how to make it easy. It shouldn't feel like that hard work. If something is truly a lifestyle, then it shouldn't feel that hard. And so I'm gonna walk you through the steps on how to create awareness, how to understand the behavior, how to shift your mindset, and how to create good habits that last a lifetime. So I'll see you in the next video.